I believe what I learned, this experience is, it taught me about giving myself like grace. Give myself a break. When I'm healing and when I was preparing and doing, simultaneously you're doing your treatment, you still, go home and you're still doing all the things. When I came to that and got that together, and when I gave myself that grace, and when it felt like it was like a more release, and then I was able to open up to the healing, and it was like you felt that, like it was like a physical feeling, like I'm going to heal. You brought all that you could bring in your thoughts, and then changing in your habits and different things that you needed to do to work along with all of the treatments and everything. So I was grateful. I was grateful that I was able to, give myself that.
Well, I was raised in a very fiery, passionate, crazy loud Italian family. And through cancer, I learned that, and everybody was, this facade of tough and strong. And what I learned fairly early on was vulnerability is the only ability I have. And I found so much power in allowing myself to be pretty much naked and empty and just be vulnerable and authentic, and in a way that I had never, ever been. Healing me from the inside out was the work of my soul. And to learn that about yourself and to know that through that window and doorway of vulnerability I have found that is something that's made me a more balanced, compassionate, and powerful person toward me first. I believe that self-love is at the foundation of healing. And I learned that it's not conceited or boastful to love yourself. That's the way we're going to heal. And I think to be examples of that through being vulnerable is what I learned the most about me. Not always easy.
I've learned to enjoy all that life has to offer, even the trivial, what seems trivial. I've accepted grace. I've learned to really be grateful. I'm so grateful for the time I've had after cancer. But more than that, the times I've had with my family, I was scared that I wouldn't see my daughters and son graduate from middle school. I witnessed them graduate college. And my daughter gave me 2 wonderful grandchildren who I adore. Since my diagnosis, I've had 27 years of additional years of marriage to my wonderful wife, who's the most awesome woman in the world to me. So it's just, I really am not one of those people who say that cancer is the best thing that ever happened to me. Given a choice, I would have said no. But I recognize that I am a better person because of cancer. And really, probably not because of cancer, but because of the way that I have gone about, with help from so many other people, approaching this disease.
I think that it's really taught me to not take any moment for granted. Especially, so my husband's underlying disease, the median age of death is 32, and he is 44. So you could look at that both ways. You could look at that like, wow, he's 12 years past, or you could be like, oh, he's already 12 years past, like, yikes, So we know that every day is not guaranteed to us. And so especially moments with he and my daughter, like I see little moments of them, like just, like walking down talking to the dog, playing chess, doing whatever. And I'm just always capturing those either with a phone or just like in my memory, because I don't take those moments for granted. And I think the cancer has made us have a quieter life, which I think that probably people think, no, it's actually pretty hectic. It's a lot more home-based and a lot quieter. And I think because of that, like the three of us are really close, and we just like treasure all those little moments, because we just know that, it's not guaranteed for anybody, but we know for us, it's especially not guaranteed.
So the biggest thing that I learned is I have an expiry date, guys. Not in a bad way, though. That I knew that everybody has an expiry date, including me, but to acknowledge that I have an expiry date is what I learned. And how is it significant? Is it because now the way I live my life is different. I live my life to the fullest now. Whatever my actions are, whatever I do, it's not just work. It's just not things I need to do, for an employer. Now I need to look after things that I enjoy with my family, with my friends. To enjoy life to the fullest is the biggest thing that I took away from that. But another big thing that I took away was how strong my wife was.
I think I learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. And I was thinking like, did I not think I was strong before? Like if I was ever diagnosed with cancer, what would I do? How would I react? I didn't know what I didn't know. So, when 3 days after chemotherapy and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and, I'm on the bathroom floor, leaning over the toilet because I can't get up because I'm so sick. And I just kept telling myself, you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. Because the only way out is through. Thank you, Robert Frost. But I just kept telling myself, you can do this. You've got to do this. And, again, I also learned not to live in fear. Not saying I don't get afraid, but if I had been so afraid that what the worst case scenario would have been, it would not have allowed me to stay present for my life, and I stayed present for my life. I stayed present for all of it. And it was hard, but I went through it. And I'm grateful that it also took a lot of the fear out of me.